Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle Tips, your go-to channel for all things health and wellness. Today we're delving into a topic that often leaves people in a bit of a pickle: foods to avoid after teeth extraction. We all know how crucial it is to maintain a balanced diet for a healthy body. But what about when our usual eating habits are thrown off course by a dental procedure? Not all foods are created equal, especially when it comes to healing after teeth extraction. Certain foods can not only cause discomfort but also impede the healing process. That's why it's important to know what to steer clear of in the aftermath of such a procedure. Whether you're a seasoned health enthusiast or simply curious, this discussion promises to be enlightening. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the foods to avoid after teeth extraction. First on the list of foods to avoid are hard foods. Now you might be wondering why exactly hard foods are a no-go after a teeth extraction. Well, let's delve a bit into that. Hard foods can pose a significant threat to your delicate extraction site. The process of chewing and biting down on these types of foods can cause undue stress and potentially disrupt the healing process. Picture this. You've just had a tooth removed, and your gums are tender and prone to injury. Now imagine biting down on a hard piece of candy or a crunchy chip. Not a pleasant thought, right? Chewing on hard foods can result in accidental biting of the cheek or tongue, causing further discomfort. Additional small particles from these foods can get lodged in the extraction site, leading to infection or complications. So what are some examples of hard foods you should stay clear of? Well, think along the lines of nuts, popcorn, hard candies, and even ice cubes. Yes, even though ice can soothe your extraction site, biting down on it can cause damage. It's also important to note that this isn't a forever thing. Once your mouth has fully healed, you can gradually reintroduce these foods back into your diet. But in the meantime, it's best to stick with softer, easier to chew foods. Remember, keeping your extraction site safe is crucial for a quick recovery. Spicy foods are another category to steer clear of after teeth extraction. While their tantalizing heat might be a delight under normal circumstances, after an extraction, they can be quite the tormentor. Spicy foods are known to cause discomfort and irritation, especially to sensitive areas such as an extraction site. The active components in these foods, namely capsaicin, which gives chili peppers their characteristic heat, can significantly aggravate the tender tissues in your mouth, leading to a prolonged healing process. Imagine biting into a jalapeno pepper or a spicy curry. Under normal circumstances, the heat might be a thrill, but post-extraction, it could lead to unnecessary pain and discomfort. The same goes for other spicy foods like hot wings, salsa, or even that innocuous-looking pepperoni on your pizza. But it's not just the discomfort. Spicy foods can also increase salivation, which might dislodge the blood clot forming at the extraction site. This could potentially lead to a painful condition known as dry socket, which is best avoided. So while it might be tempting to indulge in your favorite spicy delicacies, it's best to give them a miss until your mouth has completely healed. Remember, the key to a speedy recovery is to avoid anything that could potentially irritate the extraction site. Avoiding spicy foods will ensure your mouth heals properly without any unnecessary discomfort. So for the time being, let's say goodbye to the spice and hello to a healthy, pain-free recovery. Alcoholic beverages can be detrimental to your recovery after teeth extraction. Now you might be wondering why that is. Well, let's dive into the science of it. Alcohol, as we all know, is a diuretic. This means it encourages the body to lose extra fluid through urination, which can lead to dehydration. When you've had a tooth extracted, your body needs all the hydration it can get to promote healing. Dehydration can slow down this recovery process and make it more challenging for your body to mend the extraction site. Moreover, alcohol can interfere with the clotting process. After a tooth extraction, a blood clot forms in the socket as the first step towards healing. This blood clot serves as a protective layer over the underlying bone and nerve tissues and aids in the development of new tissue. However, consuming alcohol may cause this clot to dislodge, leading to a painful condition known as dry socket. It is not just painful but can also delay the healing process. It exposes the underlying bone and nerves and can cause severe pain that can radiate to your ear and eye on the same side of your face. In addition, alcohol can interact negatively with the pain medication or antibiotics that are typically prescribed after a tooth extraction, reducing their efficacy or causing unwanted side effects. So there you have it. While a glass of wine or a pint of beer may seem tempting, it's best to abstain from alcohol until your mouth has fully healed. Your recovery and comfort should always be your top priority. Hot foods and drinks are another category to avoid after tooth extraction. When a tooth is extracted, a blood clot forms in the socket to protect the exposed bone and nerves. This clot plays a crucial role in your recovery, acting as a natural bandage that aids in healing and preventing infection. However, consuming hot foods and drinks can interfere with this clotting process. The heat can cause the blood vessels to expand, potentially dislodging the clot and leading to a painful condition known as dry socket. This is something we definitely want to avoid. So what are some examples of hot foods and drinks to steer clear of? Well, the list includes, but is not limited to, items like piping hot soups, freshly brewed coffee or tea, and hot casseroles straight out of the oven. Even hot spices can increase blood flow and disrupt the clotting process. So they're best avoided, too. Remember, it's not just about the temperature. The key is to ensure the food or drink is not hot enough to cause discomfort or disrupt the healing process. While a warm meal or drink might seem comforting, it's best to let your food and drinks cool down before consuming them. This small adjustment can go a long way in ensuring a smooth recovery after teeth extraction. Let your food and drinks cool down before consuming them to avoid disrupting the healing process. Sticky and sugary foods are not your friends after teeth extraction. Imagine you're peeling a band-aid off a wound, and it sticks, right? Now imagine the same scenario, but inside your mouth. Sticky foods like caramel or taffy can adhere to your extraction site, making them extremely difficult to remove. This can not only cause discomfort but also disrupt the healing process. But it's not just about the physical stickiness. Sugary foods pose another threat. When sugar meets the bacteria in your mouth, it's like a rave party for germs. They feed on the sugar, multiply, and produce acid. This acid can attack your extraction site and potentially lead to infection. It's a scenario you definitely want to avoid. Therefore, it's best to say no to foods like gummy candies, chewy granola bars, and marshmallows. Even your favorite sugary breakfast cereal can be a potential hazard. And let's not forget about sugary drinks. That soda might be tempting, but remember, it's loaded with sugar and can easily reach your extraction site. Instead, opt for foods that are soft, easy to chew, and low in sugar. Think mashed potatoes, scrambled eggs, or Greek yogurt. These are not only gentle on your extraction site but also nutritious, aiding in your recovery. Steer clear of sticky and sugary foods until your extraction site has completely healed. You'll be doing your mouth and your overall health a huge favor. Let's recap on what we've learned today. Firstly, we dove into the reasons why hard foods pose a risk to your oral health after a tooth extraction. The pressure required to chew these foods can disturb the delicate healing process and potentially cause complications. Secondly, we explored the world of spicy foods. While they might tantalize your taste buds, they can cause discomfort and inflammation in the healing area, thus slowing down your recovery. Next, we discussed the impact of alcoholic beverages. Alcohol can dry out your mouth and interfere with the clotting process, which is crucial for healing. It's best to steer clear of these drinks until your mouth has fully recovered. Moving on, we delved into the perils of hot foods and drinks. High temperatures can dissolve the blood clot that forms after extraction, leading to a painful condition known as dry socket. It's recommended to let your food cool down before you consume it. Lastly, we tackled sticky and sugary foods. These foods can stick to the extraction site and feed harmful bacteria, leading to infection. Plus, they're harder to clean out of your mouth. In summary, your diet plays a crucial role in your recovery after teeth extraction. By avoiding these foods, you can not only speed up your healing process but also prevent complications. Thank you for tuning in to Healthy Lifestyle Tips. Don't forget to subscribe for more health and wellness tips. Here's to a speedy recovery and a healthier you.